Hello, kindergartners. This is Mrs. Sheeler. We're doing lesson 25, session 4 and 5, solving word problems with both additives unknown. We're going to start on page 499. So go ahead and pause and get ready. And you're going to need a piece of paper or a whiteboard to do the first problem. All right, you should be ready to go. There are 9 flags. Some are red and the rest are yellow. So go ahead and solve that. There are 9 flags, some are red, and the rest are yellow. Go ahead and pause and solve that. All right, you should have solved that problem. Here is one way you could have solved it. There are 9 flags, some are red, and the rest are yellow. So I have 5 red flags and 4 yellow flags. 9 equals 5 plus 4, and that's my number sentence. You could have solved it a different way. Go ahead and pause and tell a grown-up how you solved the problem. All right, so let's go on to this page right here. You're going to need some counting cubes. All right. Deja made 7 cards. She sends some to her friends. How many cards does Deja send and how many does she keep? So she has 7 cards. She sends some and she keeps some. So you're going to find 2 different ways to solve that problem. So go ahead and pause and solve that problem. All right, so you should have solved the problem. Deja has 7 cards. She sends some and she keeps some. So one way you could have solved it is here are the 7 cards. She sends 5 cards and she keeps 2 cards because we know 5 and 2 is 7, or 5 plus 2 is 7. Another way Deja could have solved it is she sends 4 cards and she keeps 3 cards because we know 4 and 3 is 7. So those are 2 different ways to make 7 to solve the same problem. All right, we're going to go on to this page and I'm going to give you a problem and you are going to draw the picture here and then you're going to write 2 different equations. So there are 3 balloons. Some of the balloons are red and some of the balloons are yellow. So there's 3 balloons. Some balloons are red and some balloons are yellow. Go ahead and pause and solve that in 2 different ways. All right, so you should have solved. There are 3 balloons. Some are red and some are yellow. So here I have 2 balloons are red and 1 balloon is yellow. 2 plus 1 equals 3. And another way I solved it is if I had 1 blue, one balloon was red and then 2 balloons were yellow. All right, so we're going to go on to this one, 10. I had 10 blocks or cubes. Some of them are blue and the rest are green. Go ahead and solve that problem in 2 different ways. So I have 10 blocks. Some are blue and the rest are green. All right, you should have solved that problem. Here I have 5 blue blocks and 5 green blocks equals 10. And another way I solved it is I have 7 blue blocks and 3 green blocks. You could have solved it in a different way. Go ahead and pause and tell your grown-up how you solved it. All right, you are going to pause the video and do page 501 and 502 on your own. Okay, now that you have done those pages on your own, we're going to go to session 5. So we're going to be on page 503 and 504, solving word problems with both additives unknown. All right, so right here, you're going to need some counters and you are going to come up with some story problems and you are going to find different ways to make 10. So go ahead and, so there's 10 pieces of fruit in a bowl. Some are apples and some are bananas and the rest are bananas. So come up with 4 different ways to make that Okay, so there's 10 pieces of fruit. Some are apples, the rest are bananas. Come up with 4 different ways to make that. And go ahead and tell someone the different ways you came up with. One way I came up with is I have 9 apples and 1 banana. So this would be 9 or 10 equals 9 plus 1. You can come up with different ways and discuss the ways that you came up with. And then our next page, right here, there's count how many birds there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 birds. Some are red and some are blue. So you're going to color them in and you're going to come up with 2 different ways. All right, so have fun figuring out the math problems and then you can go on to the quiz. Bye for now.